tomorrow night at 9, we resume our higher...
When Wizadora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up our day. Living with your most peculiar friends in a kitchen full of fun, hoping each day never ends. Wizadora, we adore her. You're the one that can brighten up our day.
Tomorrow,
Marjorie, we're back.
Welcome home!
the Riddlers return to find a brand new Riddler, and Wizadora's been invited to the Wizards' party. That's all tomorrow. Next today, prepare to be amazed.
At Knorr, we don't mind when our chefs take their time. Creating something as flavorful as a Knorr rice cube can't be rushed. And being creative types, our chefs are all blessed with a certain artistic temperament. So we give them all the time they need to create our recipes, so that you can take no time at all to create yours. Delicious pilau rice is easy with Knorr rice cubes, because we've got the know-how.
To keep your family's clothes wonderfully white, Fairy introduce a new improved liquid that gives your whole family's wash a brilliant new fairy whiteness. And it's still as caring as it's always been. If you want them to be bright, new improved Fairy is a touch of brilliance for your family's whites.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Corn Flakes. Delicious. I'll have another bowl.
All right, let's go. Gotta get on it. Let's go. Who's the guy? Who's the guy who hired him?
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Corn Flakes. The trouble is, they taste too good.
In just 25 minutes, you could win some brilliant prizes.
Get permission to call the snow on, all right? One.
Double four.
Double four.
Double eight.
Get dialing for Tiggs.
Highly illogical creatures, Captain.
Yes, especially this one. He's next, and he's followed by a trip into outer space with the Animaniacs. You never know who you might bump into. Get permission, and you could take part in today's live, totally interactive game show. And look out for some incredible new games.
Let's go down to Astro Farm.
Every Thursday afternoon, get yourself whisked off to another galaxy to join the Foxwoods in their amazing adventures. Hooray! Meet some incredible characters and enjoy a world packed...
Thank you for reminding me, Hangle.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wizadora, we adore her. Doing things in her very special way. Wizadora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up our day. Living with your most peculiar friends in a kitchen full of fun, hoping each day never ends. Wizadora, we adore her. You're the one that can brighten up our day.
Well, tomorrow at 3:30, there's something funny about this jar of honey in the Riddlers. And Tatty's having a sticky moment in the comfort of his own backyard. Next today, Pip is about to mysteriously disappear.
There's only one chocolate that's as smooth as silk. And only one place to enjoy smooth and creamy Galaxy. In a world of your own, Galaxy. Why have cotton when you can have silk?
Horlicks! What will make you say Horlicks today? A great
choice of electric and gas cooking and heating. And now when you trade in your old cooker or fire, the discount on your new one is doubled. No wonder people enjoy shopping at the Energy Centre.
When it comes to food, it just has to be a bird's eye potato waffle. It goes with everything, you see. There's chicken and peas, melted cheese, tomatoes, bacon and egg. You can have chili con carne, a jam-packed sarnie, or salad for your Auntie Meg. So, you can eat waffles by the pile, 'cause they're waffly versatile.
Discover the delicious combination of fruit, almonds and hazelnuts in Galaxy Double Nut and Raisin. Why have cotton when you can have silk?
Didn't get through last week.
Then now's your chance.
Get permission and call now on 891
444
444
8.
See you in 25 minutes for Tiggs!
Thank you, chaps. Next today, that strange little thing, Pip, is about to cause a commotion. After which, it's all aboard Noah's Lark with the Animaniacs. You could be the one controlling the action if you get permission and call Tiggs, and then...
On Band of Rules today, we'll be giving away a big secret, how you can make international phone calls practically free.
Now, though...
The Story Store.
Let's go down to Astro Farm.
Ever strange, shadowy creatures are about in the Story Store. This man is describing the terrible effect of clownophobia, a dreadful affliction affecting the Animaniacs. Will it be you racing down the Devil's Track in Tiggs? If it isn't, don't worry. You've a front seat for Bad Influence, which this week includes a look at computer-designed fashion. Now, though, it's time for the Story Store.
The Story Store.
Let's go down to Astro Farm.
Every Thursday afternoon, get yourself whisked off to another galaxy to join the Foxwoods in their amazing adventures. Meet some incredible characters and enjoy a world packed with fun. There's no place quite like Astro Farm. Thursdays, 10 to 4, CITV.
Fantastic. Later on Tiggs, you could be the star of the show.
All for the comfort of your own home.
Want to get interactive?
Then get permission, get a phone, and call Tiggs now.
Before that, though, when the whippoorwill whippers in the wind can whipper back.
There, one perfectly stuffed pillowcase. Try that for size. I bet you've never laid your head on a softer pillow. Hey, Tatty? Tatty?
Wizadora, we adore her. Doing things in her very special way. Wizadora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up our day. Living with your most peculiar friends in a kitchen full of fun, hoping each day never ends. Wizadora, we adore her. You're the one that can brighten up our day.
Is it over? Certainly not, Stan. Wiz will be back with another magical adventure tomorrow. She's on just after the Riddlers, and they start at 3:30. Well, coming up next today...
It's the Movo machine. You can have great fun with that.
As we're all about to see in just a click.
The eggs hatch. At once, the first instinct of the young is to cry out for food.
You can say that again.
And while the female devotes herself to caring for her brood, the male, the provider, goes out to forage. Then, inevitably, the moment comes when the young are ready to spread their wings and leave the nest. And now, the nest is empty.
Oh, that was pure skill.
Hi, Mum. How you doing?
How you doing there, big brother?
The ambassadors' receptions are noted in society for their host's exquisite taste. Ferrero Rocher.
Delicious.
Excellent.
Monsieur, with this Rocher, you're really spoiling us.
Ferrero Rocher, a sign of good taste.
Have you seen what's going on?
In the world of Polly Pocket, when Polly wants to get away, she takes her friends so they can play.
Her magnificent mansions where they stay.
In Polly Pocket's tiny world, Polly's got time to take a drive before the party guests arrive. The changing color lights are on. Everyone here is having fun.
A magnificent mansion party's going on.
In Polly Pocket's tiny world.
Be a star in your own living room.
To get a result, get permission and call Tiggs on
0891
44
44
88.
Now!
Going into action. Mama Celeste! An afternoon of adventure just waiting in the wings. See the Animaniacs blow up. Thrill as the gladiators face the ultimate game challenge. And that's not even half.
Well, what else can happen?
Well, we're about to find out.
Restore. So what else can happen?
Well, that can for a start. Prepare to enter the war zone with the Animaniacs. Next!
That creates matching pairs.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. One Wizadora is more than enough.
I'm only joking, Hangle.
Wizadora, we adore her. Doing things in her very special way. Wizadora, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up our day. Living with your most peculiar friends in a kitchen full of fun. Hoping each day never ends. Wizadora, we adore her. You're the one that can brighten up our day.
Oh, fancy getting a picture of a Loch Ness monster!
Can it be true? Have the Riddlers finally found Nessie?
I think we all look great.
And it looks like Wiz has been at the old Santa potion again. She'll be back tomorrow. Or next today, what with Christmas being only 12 days away now, old Bear's getting the toy room ready for his Christmas story. That's in just a tick.
Stan, don't turn round. Keep looking at your Frey Bentos chicken and mushroom pie. I know it's not just the juicy mushrooms and creamy sauce under 64 layers of flaky pastry you're salivating over. It's the pieces of chicken, the delicious plump breast and legs. Well, there's a desirable sufficiency behind you, Stan. Waiting here hot and ready. Are you hungry, Stan?
Oh, I don't think I could manage another Frey Bentos pie just yet, love.
Oh!
Frey Bentos pies, eat 'em, you can't beat 'em.
The new Brawn Super Volume Twist. You need volume, you get all the volume you need. You fancy something really different? You just twist. Twist. The new Brawn Super Volume Twist. Volume now has a new twist. If you're late going out to a fashionable restaurant where you need to be fashionably dressed and your hair has to be fashionably styled, the Brawn Style & Go doesn't need plugging in and heats up in under 60 seconds, leaving you plenty of time to be fashionably late.
Cross and Blackwell. Well, well, well.
You could be on this screen in 25 minutes. Just get permission and dial 0891 444488 now. What's it called? Tiggs!
Sorry about that, sweet, but we do have to get on. Coming up today, old Bear's friends are using every trick in the Art Attack book to prepare for Christmas. And it's the season to be jolly silly when we join the Animaniacs on army manoeuvres. That's a little bit later. All that and tons more.
Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Sounds like Christmas.
Merry Christmas, CITV.
Merry Christmas from CITV.
The struggle of nature against the elements in the Scottish wilderness. A year in the life of Rannoch, the red deer. And we stay with this dazzling duo now on BBC Two in another enchanting story from Oscar-winning animator Nick Park, with more gadgets than James Bond, more menacing than Jaws. Wallace and Gromit are about to encounter a fiendish stranger. You can read the book, watch the video and send the postcard. Wallace and Gromit's A Close Shave from the BBC.
In a world where men are brave and women are chaste.
I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
I would my horse had the speed of your tongue. Sometimes the course of true love needs a helping hand.
I will undertake one of
The film version of one of the greatest, most heartbreaking of all Broadway shows, the Oscar-winning Fiddler on the Roof, tomorrow afternoon at 3:10.
The comeback of a songwriter who never went away.
He's everybody's composer. But Bacharach.
The man who altered the course of pop music in the 60s.
Hey, it's hard. It's hard writing music.
Is now the champion of today's musicians.
I think a lot of people like Burt Bacharach because they think it's kitsch. And then there's a generation of songwriters who I think respect him immensely for the songs that he's written. He's a big hero of mine.
Burt Bacharach, songwriter for every generation. New Year's Day at 8 on BBC Two.
Be a party popper and not a party pooper.
Celebrate New Year's Eve with a special Top of the Pops 2 featuring Britpop then and now.
And then join me, Jules Holland, for the now traditional New Year's Eve Hootenanny!
A musical extravaganza with a rare live performance from guitar maestro Eric Clapton, more music from Supergrass and Dr. John, and a guest appearance from the Mike Flowers Pops.
Welcome in the new year with BBC Two.
Well, now on BBC Two, the happy home of Wallace and Gromit is up for disruption. Claymation Oscar-winning adventure. Nick Park's The Wrong Trousers.
And the complete adventures of Wallace and Gromit are available on these BBC videos. On BBC One shortly, Rolf Harris returns to his homeland for a special festive edition of Animal Hospital.
Tuesdays hotting up on BBC Two.
Yes!
Back with a blast. Yes, a new series and Fresh Prince is in the hot seat.
I can't talk right now. Kitchen's on fire and burning the house now.
But he's got to keep cool.
If I got to hose down some poultry to pull this off, then that's what I'm going to do.
Then the temperature's rising in Heartbreak High.
It's not a deal, it's blackmail.
Tuesdays from the 2nd of January on BBC Two.
Now on BBC Two, time flies quite literally for the crew of the Enterprise.
And tomorrow afternoon, the Von Trapp family will be singing their way to Switzerland. The hills will be alive with the sound of music tomorrow at 5:15.
Friday nights with Vic and Bob and Alan. And 50s throwback Mark Lamar.
They call me Mr. Bombastic, semi-fantastic.
There's no need to shop around for your festive entertainment.
Gobble or we could gobble!
Right, bring on the biggest Christmas cracker in the world.
Christmas Shooting Stars. And Knowing Me, Knowing You. Tomorrow from 9 on BBC Two.
Well, there's no Christmas break for the crew of Deep Space Nine as the planet Bajor needs evacuating. Star Trek Mark III in 25 minutes. First on BBC Two, it's one small step for man, but a giant leap for a dog. Wallace and Gromit go to the moon.
Be a party popper and not a party pooper.
Celebrate New Year's Eve with a special Top of the Pops 2 featuring Britpop then and now.
And then join me, Jules Holland, for the now traditional New Year's Eve Hootenanny.
A musical extravaganza with a rare live performance from guitar maestro Eric Clapton, more music from Supergrass and Dr. John, and a guest appearance from the Mike Flowers Pops.
Welcome in the new year with BBC Two.
Hi, this is Elvis Presley. I guess the first thing...
Bang! Indeed, it does. More about that in just a second. Next today, two teams prepare for a boat race. Not Oxford and Cambridge, but Old Bear and Duck. Scooby-Doo takes on a little building job for a vampire. And meet Mr. Popular, the world's coolest of Tiny Toons. And the big news today is the start of our brand new series, The Big Bang, guaranteed to boggle your mind. That's coming up a little bit later. Now, it's Old Bear. Please. Watch out for the fastest, funniest show on TV. It's Sooty and Co, Tuesdays at 10 to 4 on CITV.
All right, people, here he...
Place to be is what you see at TV.
And still to come this afternoon on CITV.
There have been reports that Stonehenge was a beacon for aliens.
Mystifying mysteries and mythical monsters. Scooby-Doo versus the Minotaur a little later. Obviously not feeling terribly confident. And neither is Rex. It's a very big day for him. They're moving house, if they can find the new one. That's in Woof. Before all that, though, it's time for an Old Bear story.